respect. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. No, the truth of me, God done it. My content is my that's okay. No, my content is not for everybody, and that's okay. Today is currently July 20th, 2025. Hey, neighbor, hope all is well with you, and I say that respectfully, neighbor. My content is not for everyone. To the genuine ones with no misintentions, I actually hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or what you did in your journey, or said that you didn't have potential, try to blackmail you against you when you was never the issue. When it come to your vocabulary, you knew how to respect your neighbor, then had hate in your vein, regardless of the storm that you was trying to overcome and understand your own pain. That was a train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real until it's your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. Always protect yourself, and I say that respectfully. Even when a devil or the enemy says nobody's going to hear you, they don't believe you, never lose faith, and I say that respectfully, because you matter, you're worthy. I'm Naya dealing respect, and my content is not for everyone. Excuse me. Now, it's a trade don't be my content, everybody, and that's okay. Entertainment purposes only. No, it's a trade though for me. You have been minding your business and minding your business or whatever the case may be. And today was supposed to be a day off or whatever the case may be. And one of the people on your team said, "Hey, we're short of staff. We're short of staff. I think the supervisor might show up today. Matter of fact, the boss. But I'm not 100% sure. But do you mind coming in? No, the check on me. It's your goddamn day off. No, for real, for real. I never understood the vocabulary today. Why the fuck would I want to show up if you telling me the boss gonna be there? Hello, I want to prevent seeing the motherfucker. I just want my check to go. Hello, matter of fact, they owe me some goddamn money. No, it's trade over me. So you start to look at your itinerary for the day, or the case to be, knowing that you ain't got shit to do. Can you run in the hole 1 second? You know what? I was thinking about calling in or whatever the case may be. You know what? I'm gonna just show up anyway. It's trade over me. You ever got to work on your day off only to realize your boss was there and you try to figure out they toupee? I don't get paid enough for this bullshit. I swear I don't. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is. I'm not discriminating against nobody, but goddamn, what the fuck? When you know, you know. No, for real, for real. You ever had that inside joke within you? How the fuck did you even get that place on your goddamn head like that? Huh? I think I might need to go to the eye doctor to figure out what the fuck going on my eyesight. No, it's a change of me, because this is not fucking right. To be sure, changing people their own fucking mental health to figure out, hold on 1 second. I know what the fuck I see, and that shit ain't right. And why the fuck are you wearing a toupee, bitch? Especially when you're a grown ass man. And you don't know how to fix the shit. I guess your hairstylist didn't have a plan. You must have put that shit on real quick. I gotta go in with these motherfuckers anyway. They ain't gonna know this. You should have put a hat on, bitch. No, it's a trick over me. My content is not for everyone. Entertainment purposes only, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya genuine respect, and it's not a crime to be authentic. And I say that respectfully. Where do I start today? What are we gonna talk about, Naya? I got a list. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, hold on 1 second. What happened to 7, 8, 9, 10, neighbor? That's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to get lost the words. But hold on 1 second. I wasn't trying to be disturbed. The energy is different, being authentic. Folks see potential within you. Then they create a hate train, all because you understood your conscience. Elevation hits the difference. Hold on 1 second. You ever got lost in your words? Someone called you slow, stupid, and retarded? But it started like this. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. Hold on 1 second. They started a hate train. But I understood elevation. I had to let go of that pain. I wasn't in competition with my neighbor, but I was standing up for myself. They said I was slow, weak, stupid, and retarded, but authentic. Hold on 1 second. They had to take notes. Only because I was far from mentally ill when they tried to disturb my peace. It's a train of thought for me. We ain't the same because I never had the hate train in my vein. They had the train of thought for me. How you trying to leave as a prime example? Talking about you a boss that ended it, but don't understand your own vocabulary when it come to confidence gone within. Your vocabulary don't hit the same, and I say that respectfully. We ain't the same. I never had hate in my vein. No, the train of thought for me. let alone being authentic. It just goes to show that you was having an identity crisis because you tried to be somebody you truly wasn't, but you couldn't put respect on your neighbor's name. Talking about you on your way to the bank, trying to make someone big, big mad. But hold on 1 second, they actually made themselves proud because God allowed them to smile. Something that you couldn't relate to was going within. I was far from a hater. I celebrated every day. It didn't matter the gang stalking. At the end of the day, I was far from fear when they labeled me crazy, slow, stupid, and retarded, saying I was delusional. I'm bugging out. I'm hearing things. But hold on 1 second. It took a whole hate train of people. The gang stalking was real. I had my next door neighbor in different tax brackets, watching my every move like a bad habit. I would have swore up and down it was an addict. But I actually prayed for them not to go against them. That is just different. We just 6 feet apart. No, thank you, ma'am, sir. It's a train of thought from you, not for me. I asked God to reveal the devil on the enemy. God was protecting my mental health when they said I was slow, stupid, and retarded. But hold on 1 second. I realized we bleed the same. And I know how to respect my neighbor, even when it couldn't weather their own storm. I actually hope that you find peace within. He said, you act in your corner, you are nobody. He said, you act in your corner, you are nobody. But God, that's how I neighbor, far from a hater. Hold on 1 second. They picked and chose who they wanted to bully when it came to the community. All I was doing was speaking up for myself because I heard my voice won't get heard. They hacked my devices, accounts, and all types of stuff, trying to rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, even project a hate crime towards me. I wasn't part of their contract, so they tried to discourage me. I know how it feels to be on an empty stomach when they had bad habits. I never had the mindset of thinking I was better than nobody, even when I got lost in my words, but I still understood my vocabulary because God gave me balance. Yeah, I came from poverty and pain, but I understood at the end of the day I couldn't weather that storm. But God allowed me to change. I had to heal childhood trauma that went into my adulthood when they said I wasn't stable, but I was far from mentally ill when I was keeping it real. Because God fixed my crown, allowed me to see that God was always real. When God allowed me to see my faith they couldn't relate to was staying in their lane. Always be yourself when no one listens, and I say that respectfully. I never thought I was better than nobody. It took a group of folks that said they had more money than me. Their education was up there, but hold on 1 second. They forgot to keep it real because they was wearing a mask. They wanted to shortchange me on mental health. They tried to get me locked to put me in a sideboard. They blackmailed me to hack my devices, saying nobody's going to hit me when it comes to my verbs. They gonna continue to disturb my peace, all because I was willing to choose my peace. It's a train of thought for me. The hate train was real. Folks in different tax brackets, you'd be so surprised when they said I was mentally ill, but God allowed me to heal, and I was far from disturbing myself because I truly found peace within. Regardless of that storm at the end of the day, I understood that testimony while I walked away. I walked away for the right reason because I understood growth. I was acting my body weight on my shoe size. I understood that when growth, it comes change. And change comes patience. And with patience comes truth. Who would have knew I wasn't wearing a mask that day? So it's a trade though because I never switched to being authentic, you jackass. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm not your genuine love respect. And gang stalking is real into your household. And you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. Folks will gather a hate chamber and they don't even have to know you. They will listen to he say she when it come to you. I know how to respect my neighbor. You going left when you need to be going right. You hurting yourself with your own verbs. Only realize the hold on 1 second. You forgot the hill to go within. Understanding, hold on 1 second. You said you wanted to not cause that disaster, another chapter. Only to realize the hold on 1 second. Someone was sleep being real with you, and you didn't have to know them. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm far from a hater. Regardless to where you are in your healing journey at the end of the day, I know how to respect my neighbor, regardless we came from poverty and pain. But when you truly not from at the end of the day, and you're in the background trying to create a hate, not just a hate train, but trying to have malicious intentions towards me to take my free will, yeah, you're right. I can't fuck with you. And I say that respectfully. I don't mean no disrespect to my elders, and I say that respectfully. But always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, all misunderstanding day. I got folks' energy harvesting off my energy. And they don't even know how to keep it real at the end. They stay in their lane. They call me mentally ill. Stop! No, the goddamn change on me. Why the fuck is you energy harvest on someone's energy? Call them slow, crazy, stupid, and retarded? What the fuck is wrong with you, jackass? Get out of their fucking energy. Then you trying to destiny swipe for somebody, but you can't be authentic. Being somebody you truly not, and I say that respectfully with actual potential. Elevation hits different every single day. Growth actually mean to go within and put that footwork in. You projecting spoke on an innocent person because you don't want them to understand their own intuition. You trying to cause chaos and confusion in their life so they won't understand. Hold on one second, true healing. How this type of stuff actually happens. They listen to he say, she say, damn neighbor, neighbor. He say, she say, damn neighbor, neighbor. Only to realize I kicked down a good person that didn't even have malicious intentions. They was just in their own lane. It'd be train of thought for me. How someone, whether it's someone that you can relate to walk a day in their shoes, when they have to get physical with you, let alone hurt themselves, be train of thought for me. Now, other chance, like my content, everybody that's okay. You ever went to the store within going to the store or came across a neighbor or a friend or a family member, whatever the case may be? And you know how when you give somebody change or money and you realize they my hair by accident, give my goddamn hair back, goddamn it. No, the Drake of me, I didn't mean to do that shit. No, when you realize you dropped your hair somewhere, whatever the case may be, and you realize, oh, yeah, motherfuckers do voodoo, witchcraft, all types of shit. Get my shit back. Oh, you part of your bullshit. I swear I don't. No. Have a good day. I don't want to be on your art today. Have a good day. I'm Naya, genuine love respect. We live in a spiritual world. How folks project spell work on you when they said you mentally ill or because you were keeping it real. Folks don't even have to know you project spell work on you. They would listen to he say, she say like a next door neighbor that didn't even get the time to get to know you. They mad they tags back with their bad habit. They created a hate chain because of the fact that they saw potential within you. When you was never the issue at the end of the day. They picked and choose who they wanted to bully when it came to their vocabulary, but you never lost faith. That ain't just different how God was holding you down when you actually prayed to go within. Being misunderstood by folks at the end of the day that wasn't for you, God allowed the right people to truly show up for you. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. It wasn't a hate train. Who would have knew? Maturity is different when folks act their body, we have the shoe size. That ain't just different. They never had hate in their vein. Hold on one second, God didn't tell a lie. No, it's chance on because elevation is different when you got the right people for you. You know what I'm saying? You know the community, relationship, whatever the case may be. You put a name in your book. But I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. When someone says you don't have potential and they're willing to blackmail you against you, and you never have malicious intentions towards somebody besides respect them, acknowledge them, or say they had a nice blouse, or they were decent, or whatever the case may be. You like their hair, you like their creativity, whatever the case may be, and they went against you when you never have those intentions, never lose your vision when it comes to your faith. And I say that respectfully. Not everybody's supposed to be part of your journey, but you know I respect your neighbor, even when they couldn't weather their whole storm. When it comes to hold on one second, going within, and you have to do the wrong. Have a safe year, day, evening, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. I'm nice and respect. Have a safe week ahead of you. You matter, you're worthy. God is not for sale, and God never been for sale. And God was not for likes and views of cloud chasing. I say that respectfully. When they said I was mentally ill, but I was far from disturbed, and I say that respectfully. They just picked and choose who they wanted to bully, but I ain't have an excuse to love me. We not the same. Leave me alone, goddammit. I'm on my business. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real into your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views and folks in the background trying to project the hate train towards you, trying to project the hate crime towards you. You matter, you're worthy. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same. When they hacking your devices, your accounts, or whatever the case may be, they doing in the background. And then when they sit there and they got people watching you, see, I told you they crazy. But this is what you really truly going through, and nobody hears you until the actual right people actually see you. And they actually acknowledge at the end of the day that you was far from bugging. No, that's a trade over me, no, for real, because it's true. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. No mother or father or loved one should lose a child or a loved one because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. I say that respectfully. It doesn't matter if your tax bracket, doesn't matter if you came from poverty and pain or not. It doesn't matter if you was in your child's life or not. And I don't mean no disrespect because some people do change their life around and they do pour into their children, but there's some parents that don't care about their children, but they're mothers and fathers that actually love and cherish their children and that will go above and beyond for their children. And I say that respectfully. They should not be robbed mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially, or such that they free will because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. Someone walks away, they walk away. There's no need for you to try to control and narrate someone's life because hold on one second, someone doesn't want to invest their time into you. You talking about you at peace with yourself, but you wearing the mask to cause confusion in someone's life to disturb their peace. Talking about you don't want them to elevate the end of the day to be at peace. You want to make their life so you want to make you want to make their life so complicated. You don't want them to maintain the smack because you frowning them within and you wearing a mask with hidden agendas. Leave innocent people alone. My content's not for everybody. I may not make sense to the average person, and that's okay. Regardless if you got a speech problem or a disability, never give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. When practice comes perfect, being authentic, they will never understand the right people truly pour into you. They see you, they hear you, they respect you. It was never for likes and views of cloud chasing or fame. At the end of the day, let alone an evil dollar, when someone truly knows how to pour into you. And I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself. I don't run from he say, she say, and I say that respectfully. I could repeat anything that I said that day, and I was only moving accordingly. No, nothing shake of me. I don't run from my past. I don't. Because it made me the woman that I'm becoming. And I say that respectfully. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. It's not. And when someone call you whack and corny that you are nobody at the end of the day, regardless they try to shadow ban you or they create a hate train towards you or they pay this person at department, they pay somebody right here, right here, right here to not approach you or show up for you, whatever the case may be, the right people would never allow someone to manipulate them. The right people would never allow someone to put them in a mindset of going against their neighbor when they don't even know them. And when people do that, they put you under the illusion of spell work too, as well. You'd be so surprised. I don't play that type of game, and I say that respectfully because I actually know how to respect my neighbor when it comes to their free will. Now, if it said, let me, I gotta go. I don't play with spell work, good day, bad day, or misunderstand day. I do not energy harvest off my neighbor's energy. I do not destiny swipe with my neighbor. I do not project spell work on my neighbor. I do not game stalk my neighbor. And I say that respectfully. And I do not hack people devices. And when it comes to my creativity, I work alone and I always have, regardless who's in the background trying to blackmail me against me. When it comes to my creativity, I give my heavenly mother, my heavenly father, God, and I say that respectfully. That's nothing but the enemy right now. I just try to dim my light. The strength over me. July 20th, 2025. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya Gene of Respect, and my content is not for everyone. Hold on, wait a second. I want to take my love real quick. Hold on. Love is real. Love is one of a kind. You trying to weather a storm, but hold on 1 second. Someone is truly pouring into you not to do you wrong. Who would have knew a miracle could truly be you? You know that energy is different. That self love allow you to balance. Understanding your worth only was a competition. Someone truly pouring into you who would have knew that true love would be valued to you. You know, because you never thought that love can be real. Only for someone to truly show you why you truly healed. Someone maintaining your smile in the days when you couldn't see. Who would have knew that someone truly shows you that true love was never complicated, showing up for you. Now, Evan said on me, I'm gonna keep it brief and smooth. But peace. When someone actually brings you peace into your life, being authentic, hold on 1 second. It wasn't a mind game because you wasn't wearing a mask to value someone's time and day. Protecting their heart, mental health. Someone gave you access to their heart, only to realize you wasn't trying to fumble that key. Having access another season, after another season, only to realize the hold on 1 second. Someone was on the same page with you when it comes to healthy love. Someone not doing you wrong. I'm naive and I respect. I may be corny to the average person, but I wasn't trying to offend. I just knew I respect my neighbor and I have hate in my vein. We aren't the same. July 20th, 2025. Stop the violence. Have a good day. I'm naive and respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm far from that hater neighbor. Have a good day. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. You anywhere on them, yeah, like go you neighbor on them, yeah, like stop the violence. Stop the violence. Protect your energy. Stay out of trouble. I'm nice and respect. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I don't do no third party conversation. I say that respectfully, regardless who's in the background, to what they work with me or whatever it case be. I work alone and always have when it comes to my ideas. And I say that respectfully. Have a good day. Thank you for your time.